Welcome to Musical Talent in Review. I'm your host, Susan Gail Koumpouras.
And I'm also your host, Jim Wells.
Yeah, it's always nice if you tell them your name.
Well, I had a mental relapse.
What is different from any other moment of the day for you? We're coming to you from the LTC. It's the Lowell Telecommunications Corporation. It's a community media and technology center serving the diverse population of Lowell, Massachusetts. You can come down, produce your own show, and get it on television. Anyone can be a television star, just like us.
I think we've proven that point.
I know, we got to prove it every time. You know that, we have to. It's a must.
Anyone, really, truly anyone can do this.
Yes, if you watch the local channels in Lowell, you'll see that there's a diverse variety of television shows ranging from all different venues. And it's a lot of fun, and it's great. Check it out.
Your mic's too far from your speaking.
Can you hear me?
Yes, that's better.
Could you hear me before?
Well, that's why I moved it. You're off a little.
But could you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure. So, welcome to our show, and we basically feature musicians that have attracted my eye on MySpace or anywhere else on the internet. And I find artists that have interesting music or sounds, and I feature them on the show.
So we're like MTV.
Exactly. The only difference is that I create these videos for them.
And our show is rated G.
Yes, it's definitely rated G.
And it's going to stay that way.
Right. If you happen to be a musician and you have talent, you can send your stuff to us and we'll check it out and we can feature you on the show.
Yeah, we encourage you to, even you can deliver your CD to the LTC, which is here on Market Street in Lowell, and just put the name of our show or Jim and Susan on it, and they'll get the information to us. Just include a contact phone number.
Right, and we'll check it out, and if it seems really good, we'll gladly feature you on our show as one of the musicians.
See how easy it is?
Yeah, it's very easy. Excuse me. Okay, our first musician today is Brad Cox. Brad lives in Grayson, Georgia.
Georgia?
Yeah, his music falls into the category of pop and rock. The video I created for him features his song, You to Believe In, and I hope you like him as much as I do.
I think you have a crush. She ignored me.
So, what did you think of Brad Cox?
Yeah, it's cool. You know, rock and roll. I did a documentary once about a rock and roll band here in the Lowell area. And
Oh yeah, I remember you doing that. That was quite a good documentary you had put together.
Yeah. In fact, I used all the equipment here from the LTC to create it.
Yeah, that's what's so cool about the LTC. You can do so many different type of projects down here. Personal projects, professional projects. It's great.
Yeah, in fact, I was explaining to someone if you rent or borrow the video cameras from here, you can videotape all your photo books and create video photo books so it's easy for your family to watch either on videotape or DVD. And so now we come to the part of the show where I do my shout-outs. Shout-outs is, well, kids...
That he's shouting out now.
Yeah, kids have taught me that that means I go on television, I say hello. So this is a big shout-out to my high school sweetheart, Lisa.
Oh, I love Lisa.
I know, everybody loves Lisa and her family. Hey, hello from the LTC.
Hey, Lisa. Hi, Lisa's family.
And let's see, what else did we want to talk about?
I don't know. What happened to be on your mind this weekend?
Well, I worked at the modeling agency. I teach at a modeling agency, so that's cool.
Yeah, weren't you a fill-in this weekend?
I was a substitute.
You were a substitute for another teacher. Cool.
Right.
The weekend went well, though?
Yeah, I work in Boston. And anyway, what's next?
Our next musician.
Oh.
Next musician is Michelle Schmidt. Her music falls in the category of folk rock, pop, and acoustic. The music video I created for her features her song, Home. I hope you like it. I really fell in love with this.
Yes, I hope you enjoy my show.
My show. This particular artist, I just love the song because it shows how when she's traveling, she's away from home, her mind is always on home and wanting to return to family and friends. And I found it very touching.
I like traveling throughout New England. It has so many beautiful places, unlike other parts of the country. Although they say the Northwest is really beautiful to travel through.
Oh, yes, it is. It is beautiful. I love the Northwest. I loved, we've gone out to California and Arizona many times, and I love it out that area. We've also traveled the East Coast as well, but I have a thing for California. I just love it out there.
Yeah, LA is nice. And
Palm Springs.
I lived in Palm Springs at one time and worked there.
Yeah, you did.
And I worked in the southern part of the country in Norfolk, Virginia for the naval base.
Yeah.
I even picked up a southern accent when I was living there.
I know, it was so funny. I went down to visit him, and when he picked me up, he's talking like he normally talks, and then I go in to meet his roommate because he lived in a house with this guy, and all of a sudden he was talking Southern. Then he came out to the car to help me get a few things, and then he was talking with a Boston accent again. And I'm like, what is it? What's going on?
You pick up the accent when you live there because everyone speaks with a southern accent.
It was hysterical. Every time we walked into the house, he had a southern accent. When we walked out, it was back to Boston. It was really weird.
And I totally was not aware of it.
No, he wasn't. I had to point it out to him. I was like, what are you doing? It was so cool. But it's true. I had traveled to London many years ago with my mom, and I didn't realize it, but we were there for a week, and like 2-3 days into it, Mom says, why are you talking with a British accent? I'm like, what do you mean? I didn't understand. And she's like, you're talking as if you're British. I had picked it up in just a couple of days and hadn't realized I was doing it.
Right.
It was so cool.
They said Madonna had done that when she lived there. I love Madonna, by the way. Great artist.
Yeah, I know you love Madonna's music.
You can definitely check us out on YouTube as well as Madonna, because all the videos, everything really is out on YouTube now, youtube.com. And my YouTube is Jim Wells, 4 number ones. So Jim Wells with an S, JIMWELLS.
Yeah,
number one.
There's a slide that'll come up at the end with our closing credits that will give our YouTube accounts where you can go and view previous videos that we've shown on the show, as well as our host clips.
Because now we're sending our show via the internet out to LA and to New York and trying to get noticed.
Yeah, that'd be great if we got noticed. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, you'll see us on the national level, like Ryan Seacrest.
Right, or Regis and Kelly and Regis. What? They're national.
Yeah, they're national.
Yeah. Well, they do the same thing we do. They sit, they talk, they introduce things, they do stuff. Same thing we're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Cool.
Who's the next artist?
Actually, you already got a piece of that by accident, but the next artist is me, Susan Gail Koumpouras. I live in Lowell, Massachusetts. I perform as a ceremony soloist for special occasions like wedding, christenings, baptisms. The video I created with this song isn't a ceremony soloist song, but it's a song I had sung in the past, and I wanted to create a video for it. I Don't Know How to Love Him. Now, this is from Jesus Christ Superstar, so it is basically based on Jesus and her, Mary Magdalene, trying to understand why she's so drawn to this person and his speaking and everything that's going on with it. So I hope you enjoyed the video I created.